What's up guys, my name is Chris, or TaintedCatalyst, and today I'm bringing you a Shoutcast video. This is going to be my first one, so it's not going to be great. I mean, I will probably upload this regardless, unless it's just terrible on my end, not necessarily the game. It will get uploaded, pretty much guaranteed. So let me know how I can improve. I am going to make mistakes. I don't want to miss things, but at the same time, I'm just gonna let the spectator mode thing just do its thing and show me what it thinks is the most important thing at the time. So I probably won't go back unless something really huge happens. So just let me know how I can improve. If that includes, going back and looking at things, if that's what you want to see, if I miss a kill or whatever, then let me know, and I will go back in the future in different videos. But for now, I think I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna leave my mouse alone, leave the keys alone. I'm just gonna watch it happen. That's going to be how I do it. So this is actually Warbyd. Warbyd. I'm not really sure the exact pronunciation, but you may know the name. He's a machinima director. So it's his game. He's playing Jungle Jarvan. I don't know anyone else in here, and I think it's like a 1400 elo game. I don't really check his elo, but so yeah. Well, obviously at the start everyone's just going to pick up the normal items. Nothing too special there. And yeah, so I mean, at first it's just going to be, farming. There may be an invade. I'm not really sure. Honestly, I don't know who's got the stronger level 1. I would guess probably purple team, just because Ryze has got that bind and Tyrant's got the stun. And what does blue team? Doesn't really have much. I think I can change the color actually. I'm just going to quickly check and see if I can do a colorblind mode on here. Video, where would it be? Colorblind mode. I prefer the blue and the red, and obviously if whoever watches this, if they're colorblind, then this will help them out. So it looks like blue team is going to go for an invade. They're going to try and take the red, but I think clearly red team has picked up on that. I mean, obviously it's a Lee Sin jungle, so that's going to be where he starts, and it looks like they may go around to actually do blue's red, or just start at blue, although that's doubtful. They seem a bit of a show, they're going back and forth. They may actually go and try and contest this, although the rest of Lee Sin's team is not there. Okay, he gets away, it's okay. But I think that will be the red buff. No, they were just there to scare. Now red, yeah, they're going down for their red, so it's going to be just a complete swap. Looks like they're only taking the wraiths actually. I really am tempted to move the mouse to look down, but obviously, yeah, I figured it'd go there. Alright, so Lee's going to take this red, and it looks like they're not going to do their red, and the blue team is not going to get a red out of this. Okay, there's going to be a huge mistake on blue's side. I mean, you can't really blame the red team. They obviously thought that they were going to be going for the invade, and Annie is actually... Oh, okay, Annie does manage to scare him. Oh, is she going to steal it? No, okay. Well, she might actually get the kill on him here, unless Ryze can come in and help her. Help him rather, which he can. It's not going to get to anything, so presumably Jarvan will have seen that, and it might be too risky now to go back across and try and take that red, because obviously Warwick can come down and then Ryze can go up, and it might just lead to a kill. So it looks like Jarvan is just going to lose out on his red, and he needs to get over there as soon as possible really to try and clear the mini dragon. Okay, so it's just a little bit of farming at first, not really much. Oh, I didn't realise that blue team had a blitzcrank. That's a great start. Oh, nice first blood. Oh, that was a good first blood. That was a nice little combo. Burnt his flash, but I would say for a kill, that's definitely worth it. Kennen trying to harass. It's kind of hard to harass a Warwick because they're just built in sustain. But I guess anything that you can do to kind of just tick away his damage a little bit is always going to be good. Take away his health rather than his damage. Blitzcrank might be... Oh, he's just one, so he might be trying to go around for a sneaky little pull away so Graves can try and get a kill. This looks like Warwick may get the kill. Oh! Oh! And the minions finish Warwick off. That was a wonderful kill. That was well played by Kenny. Got out there just in time and kind of baited him around just close enough so that he would get one hit off the turret and then the minions killed him. That was wonderful. The Graves is just trying to farm as safely as he can at bottom here. And Lee's gone back to the top now just to kind of protect top. Is Rise going to get another kill? Wow, that tons of damage, so much damage. This Annie is not having a good time in mid. Jarvan looked like he wanted to try and do something down the bot, and then has decided to go try and help Annie out, it looks like. Just a bit of harass back and forth here at bottom, but... Oh, this could be... No. I thought something might have come there, might have dashed in and tried to get a buckshot off, but... Almost hits him with the Blitzcrank grab. Let's see if Blitzcrank can knock anyone up. No. Rise! Standing around doing nothing. Wow, that is a kill for Annie. There we go, kind of evening the score out a little bit. And top here we got Warwick getting harassed again. Now that this cannon's got 2 levels on him. Oh, 1 level now. But yeah, he's going to be able to harass much easier. Since he can have all his spells, you can get a stun off on him as well and then just run away. So far, blue team's doing very well. I mean, winning on kills and the gold advantage, if you can see, it's just a little bit above. That'll be from the extra kill. This is what I'm talking about. You can just come in, stun, and then you can get away without Warwick being able to do anything to him. Oh, that looked like a Blitzcrank grab, just missed. Okay, so blue team's got to be careful. They are pushing. They do have a ward, but you still always have to be careful when you're pushed. Especially, I don't really know what the... if this is around 1400 elo, I'm not sure really what the overall skill is supposed to be considered, but I know that when I play the game, sometimes in normal, people can have wards and just not really notice what's going on and still get ganked. But luckily, that doesn't seem to be happening to them. Still just farming bomb. Oh, that was good. Good dodge. He obviously saw that coming and just moved out of the way. This cannon's still winning this lane, it looks like. Graves just able to get in there, just do some free damage just with that buckshot. Just goes through everything. And Cannon again just doing so much damage to this Warwick. I'm not sure why Warwick's getting so aggressive there. He's moving closer and closer to the turret. Lee Sin looks like he's about to get a kill on Jarvan. He does get a kill. Lee Sin, very, very strong jungler. Excellent counter jungler. And just overall very quick. Cannon trying to do some more harass again. Warwick seems to have kind of evened it out a little bit. Either one could get a kill at this point. I mean, if Cannon misses his Q, then and you know gets too aggressive, Warwick might be able to pick up a kill. So it looks like the Lee Sin did give the first blue straight to Rise. And there we go, Lee Sin, even with a ward, see, he's still getting a gank on. This is going to be bad for bad for Graves. Graves is probably going to die here, but it's flat. Oh. No, yeah, this is very unfortunate. With the Blitzcrank go down, he's probably got his mana shield, so they're not even going to bother trying to do anything to him, because obviously you can just pull into the turret, knock someone up, and get a nice ton of damage on whoever, you know, gets landed on. That was unfortunate for Graves, but you still have to be careful, even when you've warded there. Like, normally I put... Oh, in the middle we got Jarvan coming back in, not really able to do anything, not able to get a good knock up on the Rise, it looked like. There we go, back to this. He's still 2 levels above him. And unfortunately, Annie is not level 6 yet. Oh, and they do trade kills. And Cannon may actually die here. Lee Sin goes up. Yeah, this will probably be Cannon's death. He may be best off trying to... Oh, that is... Oh, Cannon, unfortunately, is killed in the enemy jungle. Tried to get a little combo on him with his ultimate, and Warwick was able to stay close enough to the tower that he just took too much damage. So Rise has already picked up his Catalyst, and Cannon does already have his Hextech Revolver. So the sustain should be a lot better for him. Might be able to survive a little bit. And that was a a very unfortunate miss with his grab. It was very unfortunate. It was very close, and it looks like Lisa is going around. And even though they've got the ward, Graves stayed in there too long. He's gonna get stunned, and he will probably die right now. It's just just kind of being too tunnel visioned with the farm, it looked like. And Jarvan does manage to get in there, but is he gonna actually pick up the kill? No, he doesn't. Oh, he does. Just managed to pick up the kill. I thought that was the Jarvan dying, but there he is. Oh, that was close. I really thought that Jarvan was about to die then, and it looks like he's one final ultimate to take down the Blitzcrank as well. So that is really unfortunate for the bottom lane. They are going to be facing a very tough lane now with this Corki. And Warwick does manage to get a kill onto Kennen. Ultimate under the tower still was not enough. And Annie finally is hit level 6 before, obviously I didn't see that, but gets a bear out and manages to stun the Rise and burst him down. So if she can just keep that up, make sure that she's got the stun ready whenever she wants to initiate, then she should be very well handling this this Rise. So as you can see, if you look at the ward placement of Red Team, they've just got so much more coverage. Down at the bottom, they've got one in Tribush, one in the river, and then also one by the Ritz. Blue Team doesn't have anything. I know Blitzcrank is going to be coming back now, and he'll probably place wards down. But Kennen really needs to get off top, and Annie could probably do one in the middle, because this Lee Sin has been very active. He's been moving around a lot. So still just down to farming. Jarvan's just taking out those, and Lee Sin is just doing his red buff. It looks like they have seen the Blitzcrank going up. They've pinged him. There's not really much he can do. He's just putting down some wards. He may try and go for a grab, but it looks like he's going to play it safe and just go around the outside. So this Graves is beating Corki in CS, even though he has been killed twice. Graves is still going to be losing money-wise. He's behind just because of the kills, but being ahead in CS is always a good thing. And Kennen, again, he's staying up pretty close with the Warwick. This will probably be Tarek's death. It is. That was very well played by Warbyd. Gets in there, uses a nice ultimate and traps him. Unfortunately didn't get Corki, although Corki would have just Valkyrie'd out of there. So this Warwick now has a bit more sustain, and look, see, unfortunately he does get caught. I'm not sure if he's got his flash. No, he does not have flash up. That was very unfortunate, but hopefully that will teach him that he needs to buy a ward. This Kennen started off well, and he was handling himself very well, but then I feel like he's just getting outplayed. It's not necessarily that... I'm not sure what the matchup is supposed to be like normally for Warwick and Kennen, but this Kennen is just making a couple of mistakes that's just really holding him back. Oh, that was a great grab. Unfortunately, Blitzcrank did get the kill instead of Graves, but you can't always, ensure that it's going to be the carry that gets it. I mean, if he didn't try and go for, as much damage as he could, the Corki may have just Valkyried out there and could have been safe. Probably not. I mean, Graves does have his dash, but sometimes you just want to kind of make sure you get the kill more than letting them get away. So it did mean that he did manage to get away. This Rise is able to just do a little bit of harass to the Annie in the middle there, but not much is going to come from that. And again, Warwick's just pushing this lane, just keep pushing it. And Annie, yeah, she may be dead here. Oh, one final attack. This Lee Sin is very, very active. He's always where he needs to be. Looks like Jarvan wants to try and... I'm not really sure why he's so close to the tower there. He's just going to go protect the mid lane, make sure it pushes back out a little bit so Annie doesn't have to deal with missing those last hits. I know obviously taking them, but it saves them just being destroyed by the turret. So again, top's just harassing, just trying to do a little bit of damage, just a little bit of poke to the Warwick. Well, the Warwick has now actually got a level on him, on the Kennen. So this is interesting. So again, not really much going on. If this Warwick should have just seen Jarvan coming in then. Jarvan, if he can get his little combo off, he may be able to get in there. Oh, very nice. There we go. That is what you want to do. Like, better than the flash. Even if they don't get a kill here, it's still okay. We'll pick up the kill. There's a very nice gank. Burn the flash, and they got the kill as well. I'm not sure why Warwick came back in. He should have just continued trying to run away. Lee Sin was near top, but obviously was too far away to be able to help. So he'll probably just go clear the wave at the top and then let it push back out. where Rise has already got his Banshee's Veils and his Sork Boots. He is going to be very, very powerful, and it's going to be hard for Annie now to kind of do much to him. That'll help against the stun. Just a lot of CC that this team's got. It's just going to be very, very hard for them to take out Rise right now until they get some more items. This could be Taric dying unless he can get a stun off on Graves. But they're all coming down. I don't know if they want to dive this, if they do manage to get to the tower. But they both managed to get away, and a Blitzcrank grab is missed. Wow. That was very well played by the Corki and the Taric. Very unfortunate, but I think it was just a lack of focus. They didn't seem to know who they wanted to go for. The Rise, however, will get caught out, and this is probably going to be the end of Rise, unless he can burn his flash. Oh. Burns his flash, but it doesn't get him anywhere. I kind of thought he would go back up towards the Lee Sin. Again, it's just very unfortunate, but there's not much else he could have really done, I don't think. I mean, I don't know if he should have really used his flash at all. But blue team is pushing towers pretty well. The bot lane, it's kind of going back and forth. They push one way and then they get pushed back. It looks like Warwick. No, Warwick isn't going to go for anything. This Warwick's being quite aggressive. Let's see what the farm's like. He's beating him on CS. And he's also... No, he's not got more kills, but he does have quite a nice tankiness now. I'm not sure why he's built a Rival's Lantern against Kennen. I guess maybe it's just for the ganks. I'm not sure if he's got his ultimate. Is he going to use the ultimate? He does. And it is another kill for the Kennen on top. Warbyd, as well as the Lee Sin, is being very active. He's doing a good job. He's going around trying to help out his lanes as much as possible. He's probably going to go protect the middle lane until the Annie gets back, and then he'll probably head down bottom. The Annie has got to be careful now because she is possibly about to run into Lee Sin. Nope, she doesn't, but they're all going to bottom, so Jarvan and Annie may actually get the Rise right here. Because it's taken out a ward. They may grab Rise if Annie can get a stun up on him. There we go. That was very well done. It was good teamwork. They came up from bottom as they were working their way down from top. They probably won't get a kill off anyone else now. They're too far away and the two just kind of protected. But this may be a free dragon. Yeah, the rest of the red team does seem to be backing away. So that was very well done. Took out a big player in the red team and have managed to pick up a free dragon for it. They may even get a kill if Jarvan can use his... He's not got his ult yet. It's still on cooldown. But we've got to watch out now for Lee Sin. Okay, this isn't going to be anything. They should really back away. Not sure why the Annie... There's just a little bit of free damage, but I think that he had a shield on them. Didn't really seem to do anything to him, so... That's good. Warwick obviously cannot do much now. He's just got to kind of try and push this lane back. And Kennen is actually pushing mid right now. Oh! That is so unfortunate. Annie recalling in the wrong place. Didn't realise there was a ward in there. And she is taken out. As Kennen can actually see, there's quite a few at bottom. And he probably just saw Lee Sin coming up. So Kennen is going to move away. Lee Sin's just refreshing the dragon timer. And everyone else is kind of just doing what they were doing before. Just farming, trying to help push lanes. And Jarvan is just going to wait for the Lee Sin to come running in. Rise is coming as well. This Kennen needs to come down. If he can get his ult up on them. No, this isn't going to be much. Yeah, they're just backing away. Just playing it safe. Blitzcrank did come up to try and help, so that would have been good if they had have initiated, but Graves is kind of on his own at the bottom. We've got Corki and Taric just hanging around in the river. And they're all coming up as well. Corki did recall. Taric's coming up, possibly try and help Rise push the lane. If Blitzcrank sees him, I don't think he did see him. If he did, oh, this could be bad for Annie. Annie might get sandwiched in between Rise and Taric, which is just stun, you know, and binds and... Okay, she looks like, yeah, she will be far away. Okay, this could be Taric going down. Can't use any spells for a moment. I don't think he was in range of that flame cone. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Do manage to pick him up with the Mr. Tibbers. That was very well done. It was a good grab by Blitzcrank. It was a good job silencing him, and then I did get the stun off him. Unfortunately, I think she did miss that cone of fire, which ultimately has not made any difference, but this Lee Sin might be able to... Oh, he just misses the Q. He may have been able to just fly across, kick it back over to Ryze, and then get another kill out of that just from poor recall placement, really. Luckily, I don't think he had vision of that. It was a very good attempt. I think they just knew that she was recalling. Or maybe the Ryze could have seen her, but that was unfortunate. There's a good timer. He's got the exact timer pretty much down for when his red is going to be up, which is good. You've got to keep those things in mind. And again, everyone's just kind of free farming. Warwick's trying to make sure that his top tower is safe. Just going to kind of try and push the lane back out so Kennen has to come back. If he puts pressure on top, then it means that the Kennen can't just ignore it, because obviously Warwick can just stay up there, and if he wants to freeze the lane... Oh, and this could be another kill on... No, it's not, but this... Another kill on Ryze. That was so unfortunate. I really thought the Annie could have gone down then, but Ryze obviously was all on cooldowns. Wow, that was very, very good. See, it's just being there. Like, even the Lee Sin was there, just was a bit slow, but Warbyd and even Kennen, they were just there, they were ready for it. And now that the top lane's being pushed back a little bit, and Kennen can obviously see that the Warwick is pushing it back out. He will have to go back up to top. And they may... No, this isn't going to be a kill. Again, just kind of harassing a little bit, pushing lanes. The bot lane, not really done much recently. Jarvan is coming back down, and they don't have any ward placement, red team, so they aren't going to be able to see if he's coming. But Lee Sin is also coming down. Lee Sin and Jarvan are about to run into each other, and this could be bad. They're going to go up. Jarvan might get caught out. Okay, so Jarvan is in the middle of all of them, and he manages to help pick up a kill. That is a double kill, and let's see if they can grab the Lee Sin. Jarvan lost only about half his HP, which is very, very well done. That was a great gank, and they managed to turn it around very well, and I thought that the Jarvan was about to get sandwiched in between two of them there. So this will probably be bottom tower taken down. They need to watch out for this Ryze, especially going on one-on-one. She doesn't have her Tibbers, so looks like he's not going to really go for it. They're trying to take blue. Unfortunately, they don't manage to get anything. They did manage to push down the bottom tower, which is very good. I don't think they're going to be able to get Lee Sin though. Oh, he's going for it. He is trying for it. No, never mind. That was very well done. They're going to probably push this bottom lane. And then I think Dragon should be up any moment now, so they might head down. Well, they'll probably be and then head back over to Dragon. And in the next couple of minutes, we should be seeing a Baron fight. Oh, that was an unfortunate combo, not making it over the wall. So yeah, they're going to go back. Let's see what items everyone's got right now. Graves does have his Infinity Edge, and Corki has managed to finish his Triforce, and then they've both got a little bit of sustain with the Vamp Scepter. They're probably going to go for the BF Sword next. Jarvan has managed to pick up his Randowins and his Wriggles. Kennen has got his... He hasn't even got level 2 boots yet. He's picked up his Death Cap. He hasn't upgraded the Water to the Water yet. I'm not sure if he's going to rush that yet. They've not... I mean, he's been roaming a lot, but there's only really Annie that benefits from that other than himself, and with the increased cost, because it includes now the, I forget what it's called, the blasting rod, then obviously it might just be better off just to save it. Okay, another team fight. Nope, this could be Blitzcrank getting a lot of damage on Blitzcrank. They managed to take down that tower a little bit, and unfortunately Annie does get stunned, and she manages to get a nice stun off with her Tibbers, and this is going to be a nice initiate. That was what they needed, just a nice stun from that Tibbers, just doing a chunk of damage. And unfortunately the Kennen ult doesn't get anywhere. They do manage to pick up the Warwick, but everyone is very low health here, and the Ryze is still at full HP. They're focused on Lee Sin down. I'm not sure if they want to be doing that. Corki does come in with the Valkyrie, and he's going to completely just melt Graves, and he possibly, if he gets one more ultimate off... Oh! They do manage to pick up the Kennen as well. They're heading up for the Jarvan. I'm not sure if they want to die. They probably will dive it. He's on low enough HP. He's not got any mana. Everyone's kind of backing off though, yeah. Oh, Corki seems like he wants to go for this. This will probably be the death of Warbyd. That was unfortunate, but that was very well played by Red Team. That was a nice way to turn it around. Unfortunately, the Kennen ult just didn't seem to do much in that fight. And he placed down a bear just before being bursted down, so that did give them a chance to get in there and stun. and they just didn't have the damage to really do anything with it. This Lee Sin is extremely tanky. He's got his Wriggles Lantern and his Warmogs, so it's a very hard person to take down. I think they should have really gone for the Rise first, because he was on full health and the damage is just so high from him right now. So again, they're just trying to push the lanes back out. So their advantage is a little bit gone now. They were pushing lanes very well, and even the Warwick at top was, trying to hold his lane, and then Corki was at bottom trying to hold theirs. They are still ahead on the towers, but the gold, look at the gold, is pretty much now exactly the same. They managed to pull it back, 16 to 17 kills. I think we'll probably see one more big team fight, and then probably a Baron, maybe even a team fight for Baron. But it looks like they may actually be doing it over Dragon this time. They've got to be careful. They don't know that's warded. And unfortunately, Kennen is taken out straight away. That's instant. And now Annie as well is also bursted down. Warbyd does manage to help pick up a kill for the Graves. And he may get the Taric, but he needs to really go get that Corki. The Corki is the thing that they want to watch out for. He's got his BF sword now. He's going to have his Bloodthirster in no time. And the Blitzcrank does come in to start trying to intercept. And unfortunately, he does manage to pop the heal. They may even be able to pick up a kill. They've got to be careful because the Warwick and the whole team is there now. It's just unfortunate. Red team's just got a very, very strong team right now. This Warwick and Lee Sin are just so tanky. Jarvan, can he? Oh, the nice shield from Lee Sin helps save the Warwick. Gets healed by Taric, and he's able to go take his red buff as well. That was a great fight for the red team there. Straight away, they just jumped right onto that cannon, burst him down instantly, and then they were able to just completely shut down Annie as well, which is two of their main damage sources. Graves did manage to pick up a kill, but unfortunately was just unable to continue, and then Warbyd really needed to get onto the Corki much quicker than he did. So this is going to be a free dragon for them. That was very well played by the red team. They were focused. They just knew who to target straight away. So blue team really kind of has to focus on pushing these lanes back out and just trying to make sure that they can stay focused, stay as a group, and just make sure that they are trying to take out the main targets. They need to take out this Corki. Corki is very strong right now. I think there's too much focus on Lee Sin and Warwick. I know that they are a huge pain to deal with, but they need to be stopping these damage dealers, the big powerhouses. So they're going to try and push mid. I'm not sure if they want to try and push up for a tower, or they just want to try and start pushing lanes so that they can safely kind of put wards around Baron, because now should be the time when they should be trying to get that Baron. They need to ward Baron. There's no wards anywhere around Baron. Both teams have got the same idea. Go for Baron. They need to put some wards around there that keep the control of the area. But so far it doesn't look like we've really seen any oracles trying to go around and help clear wards or anything like that. We've got one pink ward on Blitzcrank and one is placed down outside the Baron. But yeah, this is what we're going for now. This is everyone's focusing, trying to get this Baron. It's just going to be who can take down the other team and then take the Baron and try and push. Both teams could probably push for an inhibitor if they were to get a team fight and win it, depending on what the health situation is. If they can take out Taric, that'd be very good, because that's one of the stuns, the CC from Taric and Warwick being able to suppress, and then even the Rise being able to completely shut down. They may get a double kill. If they can get a kill on Lee Sin, that is wonderful. That was very well played. That's what they needed. They need to go back, they need to be careful, and they need to head towards Baron. They need to make sure that they can secure this Baron. Mid is pushing very well. That'll give them a little bit of time, and Blitzcrank is warding around. They can see if they're going to be coming through. This could be a free Baron for them. Red team does know what's going on, and they're going to try and get in there, but she has put the Tibbers up there, so there's a little bit of extra vision and some damage up there as well. It gives them something to focus on. Okay, they are going to back away. They know they can't take on Baron and the enemy team. Corki straight away gets stunned. Kennen takes him down. That's a wonderful kill. They need to make sure that they don't lose anyone here. Blitzcrank needs to be careful on his own, especially against the Warwick. Warwick's sustain is immense. They can still see that there's people around, but they have to be careful. Everyone's coming back now. So if they can just go back, buy a couple more items, get some more wards, make sure that area is completely secured for them. Warwick is going to get taken down. That was a very good blind throw. Unfortunately, Warwick's sustain could keep him alive enough to kill Warbyd at the same time, because Warbyd has no mana, he cannot do anything. So Warwick is able to just run out of there. Everyone's ult is on cooldown apart from Blitzcrank on the blue team. And looks like everyone's ult is up on the red team. So they are at a bit of an advantage if another team fight does come within the next 30 seconds or so, if they all manage to group back up at Baron. Everyone seems very spread out now. Graves, if they see, they're going to see that Graves is at the bottom. This could be the perfect opportunity for red team to go and try and take this Baron, because they know that Graves is very far away now. It's going to be hard for him to get up there in time to really help the team fight if they want to try for it quick. Doesn't look like they want to risk it right now. Graves is pushing the lane out and then he's just going to head back up there. So red team really could have tried to push that, because they knew that Jarvan had gone back and they could see the Graves at the bottom, so that would have been a good way for them to start that. So again, it's just the same but the reverse from what blue team did a moment ago, trying to push out a lane so it kind of distracts them a little bit so they can go and initiate on this Baron. And Oracles has been bought now on the Blitzcrank, and they are able to take out the ward, so this is going to be good for blue team. They can go around and try and make sure that they are... Oh, Taric might get caught out again. If they can get Taric is in the Cataclysm, and that is going to be killed. Corki got well too far into that fight. He should not have been that close. He's going to get burst down again by Kennen. Kennen may get a stun off here on... Oh, he's trying to knock up both of them, and he unfortunately misses. Kennen may go down here, and he does. It's still in blue team's favour. They do have a lot of damage still, but they have to be careful because Graves is almost dead. This Annie needs to fall back. She cannot catch them. And the sustain of Warwick and the Hungarian strike, it's just going to be a very, very strong thing to deal with. Unfortunately, they cannot go for Baron right now because Warbyd has no mana, and he's on about half HP, and then Annie just is obviously not able to do that much damage to the Baron that quickly, and Graves is almost dead. He is bringing his health back up with his lifesteal, just as Warwick is doing. He's just taking them out, trying to get some health back. He's going to try and take on Graves, it looks like. This may be, the creeps may help out Graves quite a lot. Oh, he's just trying to take some health away. I think he might be trying to bait. No, there's no one around. Annie is too far up, I think, for the blue team right now. She needs to pull back, which she is doing. So it was a good team fight. Corki got too far in there too soon. His position, he should have been a bit further away. He's got good range. He didn't have to get that close, and it made for Kennen to get an easy kill basically. So again, everyone's just kind of farming up, just trying to get a little bit more gold, possibly just trying to finish out an item or two, and yeah, just mid. Obviously, they're just trying to push. So we're still even with kills. There is one extra kill on blue team, one extra tower, sorry, on blue team over red. But they're still winning in gold, and that must just be the farm. Who is out farming? Well, Lee Sin is out farming Jarvan by quite a lot, even though the kills to assists is almost identical. And oh, there may be a dragon fight here. They tried to go for it. Unfortunately, were pulled away because they saw the enemy team. And Jarvan has pulled out much too far, and is going to mean that he... Oh, Corki again, nearly taken out. The Warwick is able to take down Annie and possibly might take out the Graves. Graves knows this, that he cannot win that fight and has to flash to get away from him. Lee Sin doesn't manage to catch that Kennen, and he did manage to pick up the Corki at the same time. So this could be Jarvan dying here. He's going to get bursted down very quickly unless he can get out. That was a nice knock-up, very nice. Unfortunately, a Hungering Strike doesn't take him out, but Kennen is going to die here. Graves needs to get out of there. He is too close, and they are just too tanky for him to try and take them all on. Oh, is he going to get a kill? He manages to pick up a kill, and double kill. Let's see, he may... Oh, he's been stunned. He might be able to get this kill. The lifesteal might just keep him alive. No. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So Jarvan is trying to recall. Rise just misses him. And Rise is going to be able to push down that top tower. He probably will get that tower down. and Lee Sin is going to have to probably recall. But that was a very nice red team fight. Unfortunately, the blue team, they were just too scattered. They weren't grouped together properly. They weren't protecting Annie, and the Kennen just went off on his own. He did get the kill, but it did lead to his own kill. And it also was the lack of damage from his ultimate and just his overall team presence, because his team fight is just very, very strong. And that is another tower for the red team. They are pulling ahead now in gold. And the kills again, almost identical still. This is a very enjoyable fight. I'm glad that I've chosen this one for my first shoutcast. And again, if you've watched to this far, tell me how I can do better, if there's something that I'm doing that you don't particularly like, or just stuff that I should be focusing more on. Bear in mind, just please bear in mind, this is my first time doing this. I've never even attempted this before. And I figured I'd take now, obviously, the downtime. Everyone's just kind of regrouping, trying to get some items. I'm just going to grab some water very quickly while people are just pushing lanes. I found that it really does cause a dry throat. This is going to probably be dragging now for red team because, as we saw, the blue team did try and go for it earlier, but then the presence of red team pulled them away, and that was when that team fight happened, which was unfortunate. Oh, and this is going to be possibly the death of Rise. He did get caught and he has been taken down. Just Annie and Jarvan. That was very well done. That was a nice ultimate by Warbyd. And oh, a very nice flash from the Taric there. He almost got knocked up. Now, this is the thing. Warwick has come around the back and he's taken on the two squishiest people. Unfortunately, the rest of the team was close enough to make a difference, and he will be taken down this time. So this was a much, much better team fight for them. They needed this. That was much, much better. The Lee Sin is still up, so they have to be careful of Lee Sin being able to smite. They are going to try for the Baron now. It looks like, yeah, they're just protecting the top, and Jarvan is just going to come in and try and help out as much as he can. He's going to hopefully save that smite, try and go for the final hit. You have to be really careful. Oh, and a beautiful grab over the wall on Taric. Means that is a nice double kill. He tried to Valkyrie him probably to try and steal that. Beautifully done, and that is really, really giving blue team a huge advantage. They're going to be able to push this middle lane now and just possibly, this one's very low tower. They're probably going to get two towers and an inhibitor out of it. Rise is going to come down, but on its own there's not going to be much they can do. They need to make the most of this as quickly as possible while the enemy team is still respawning, and that is going to be a second tower on this lane. And now the inhibitor will probably go down as well. Warwick is not going to be able to do much on his own. And that was beautifully done. That was exactly what blue team needed. And now they're probably going to go and try and search these camps, just clear them, try and take the red and the blue buff. As we can see, obviously they don't have anything there, but they're going to go check everything anyway. That was very well done. That was what they needed. So as we can see, the Corki still is... Well, it's actually bought an Infinity Edge now, and now it's bought a Negatron Cloak. That's probably to keep him from getting burst down by that Kennen, because Kennen, every time, is just going straight for him. He's trying to take him out as quickly as possible. He's the highest damage dealer on their team. He is the AD carry. He is going to be doing so much damage, and so he's really trying to just take him out as quickly as possible. While he's farming up, we're going to take a drink. So yeah, Graves has managed to finish his Phantom Dancer. He didn't go for the Bloodthirster like I thought he would. He's just gone for the sustain of the Vamp set. Still, he has picked up a Last Whisper. That will help him a lot against Lee Sin and the Warwick. And I guess even Taric. Taric does have the Aegis, so everyone is getting a bit more extra armor. So just having that Last Whisper for Graves, who is going to be doing a lot of damage. He's picked up the Quicksilver Sash. That will be to stop the... Well, there's a few things there. Obviously, that'll be to stop the Warwick ult, the Rise bind. If Rise managed to get a bind off him before he wants him. Not really making much sense. Sorry, I was watching the minimap. Obviously, Rise can bind him to the spot, and he wants to get out of that as quickly as possible before everyone jumps on him. Same with Taric and his stun. So far, blue team has done a very good job with this bind. They did manage to push a lane, which is putting pressure on the mid lane, because obviously they're going to have the super creeps coming up, which means they can try and push other lanes out. But right now, they were very focused. They went for that middle turret, and then they got the inhibitor turret, and then the inhibitor But now they seem very scattered still. They're just kind of all over the place. They need to kind of focus on one objective as a team, try and push down another tower. And this could be our next team fight of the game. They are going to catch this Taric out. This Taric is so unfortunate. He really, really needs to ward. He needs to get some wards in there. And this is going to be a huge advantage for him. And that was, oh, wonderful Cataclysm. Unfortunately, hits the Corki, which is just able to back her out. But he does still get caught by the knockup, and he is dead as well from the Annie, and the Graves managed to pick up Lee Sin. That was wonderfully done. Warwick does manage to pick up a kill on Graves, which is going to help him out a lot. It means that they've not got as much damage. But is he going to die? Oh, they sustain too much damage. That is too much damage. And he has to flash to get away so he doesn't die. The Blitzcrank needs to get out there. And Kennen can come in, picks up a double kill. That was very well done. 2 for 1 on that little fight. Obviously a 2 for 5 overall. Very good fight. They can push down this top inhibitor. Unfortunately, Graves did die, and Jarvan was too low health to really push on and help. So they won't probably push any further than that. But that was still very well done. They can get this top tower done. They still have 20 seconds until the others come up. I'm not sure why he's so scared of the Taric. He could really keep pushing there. Yeah, blue team knows it, and they are pinging for him to do that, but he's just backing off, and it's too late now. That could have been a top tower, maybe not the whole inhibitor, but they could have done some damage to it, and then helped it, obviously the next wave of minions just keep pushing through for it. And now he stays around trying to attack it. He needs to get out there. All the other team is coming back now. The 20 more seconds on the other two, but Lee Sin and Corki are back. All the other lanes did manage to push though. Obviously middle lane will push because of the super creeps, but the bottom lane did manage to push as well. So everyone's kind of focusing on making sure they don't get overrun with minions. And Jarvan is actually taking the jungle. They have that warded so that they know that he is there, but there's nothing that they can do about it. Jarvan needs to be careful. They're all going for him. If Warwick can get an ultimate on him, yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. If Warwick had picked up that ultimate, then Warbyd probably would have died. He would have been suppressed and then stunned and just bursted and melted so quickly by the Corki. So they all want to meet up. Looks like they're trying to get into the jungle. Blue team could probably do with trying to get into a fight here. Maybe even trying to go for a fight over Dragon just as an objective. Oh, Annie is taken down. She got stunned. That was so unfortunate for her. And Warbyd is also probably about to die here. Yep, he is just in the wrong place. This is a huge problem. They need to make sure that once they do, they've had such good initiations last few team fights. They've had really good team fights for them, but they just get so unfortunate. They just lose focus and they just don't pay attention to where they all need to be. This will be the middle tower now, and they might be able to push through for another one because the tanky Jarvan unfortunately isn't there, and Blitzcrank is tanky, but with the 5 of them they can melt him down very quickly. There's 2 turrets just because of Annie and Jarvan's death. They still have some time. They may be able to push up for another one. There's not much that these guys can do to stop them, but they don't want to risk it. They're probably going to go try and take that dragon just to get a little bit more team gold. Yep, they're pinging for it now. And again, there's not really much that blue team can do. They have to just kind of protect this wave and wait for Jarvan to come back. This is a very enjoyable match, I have to say. It's kind of back and forth, a moment ago blue team was winning all the team fights and just then they couldn't do anything. And I know that wasn't necessarily a team fight that they lost, but just the lack of positioning, that they need to be more focused on sticking as a team and not having Jarvan run off on his own or Annie get caught out. So the blue team's lanes are still pushing. Baron is back up, so they're probably going to want to try and get some wards down around there. Make sure that they can see everything that's going on. And it seems that blue team have had a stronger Baron presence. They are getting the wards down more, and the Oracle's elixirs is helping them out a lot. It looks like they're just going to go straight for it. A blind Baron. The rest of red team needs to get there as soon as quickly. That's a third of its health gone already. That's very, very quick. This Graves is just melting through it. 451 damage each time. They do manage to take him out. So it was a very good Baron. It was perfectly timed. They just didn't have any sort of answer to that. They couldn't get there quick enough. And Jarvan manages to get 4 of them in his ultimate. The Corki is able to just fly out there. And the Warwick is taken down straight away. Then Lee Sin. They do need to focus this Corki. They do manage to pull him in, and he is taken down by the Annie. Ryze manages to pick up a kill on Blitzcrank, but he is not the main focus for Red Team right now. He should have been much more determined on getting. And that is a nice knock-up, and he is going to get binded. Is he going to be able to get the kill? He does manage to get the heal off himself. And unfortunately, it looks like he will get away, unless the Kennen can. No, Kennen needs to be really careful. The Kennen playing too messing around. Like, just, that was. He should not have done that. That was too greedy. Should just let them get away. There's not much they can do to stop them. This looks like it may be the end of the game because they still are waiting for 30 seconds on the rest of the red team. Ryze is getting melted down by this Graves and he can't stay around. A stun from Annie means that she might get the kill, and she does. She picks up the kill with her Q, and that is game. Wow. That was a very enjoyable game. I enjoyed that one very much. All they've got left now is Taric. Taric trying to just stop them as best as he can. Unfortunately, it's just probably going to get melted down by the Annie and the Graves, can he? And they do pick up the ace for the win. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it very much. I'm sure the start was a bit slow because it's just farming. There's not much I can do in that situation personally. But yeah, let me know how I can improve. What I could have done better, you know, what I did that maybe shouldn't be done, you know. Thank you. That was very fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I hope you did too. If you did, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing more of these in the future. So, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.